It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Houston Texans. On the visitors' sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. These guys come in on a two-game skid, hoping to turn things around. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, DeMeco Ryans. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. To throw is Brissett. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
A short one here, caught by McBride. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on fourth down. Christian Kirk deep to return it. A 40-yard punt given 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
And no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Texans offense and Nico Collins heading onto the field. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here we go.
And again, it's Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Texans had 5-8, 3 games under 500. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
48-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Look at this defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
At the 31-yard line.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Now Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, is every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's Brissett. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Kirk now, the return man. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Texans will take over. Dalton Schultz and the rest of this offense set to begin another possession. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs to make sure that he gets it, so you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Throwing now is Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Stroud off the play fake. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Finds his running back, James Conner. And Conner going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Brissett sets to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Brissett now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. This one deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brissett going to move him around here. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Here's Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, Brissett. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
19, set. 12.
Brissett. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and 3. The throwing again is Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Final play of the half. Stroud taking a shot for Dell here. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cards are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there. And the first half was not kind to him, and he knows that. 3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook for that one. I have to play better for my team here in the second half.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Brings up second and
Here we go.
10.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Stroud going to give to Marks. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1 yard, and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Up 3rd down and 9.
Up the middle, it's Marks. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Yeah, deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Ow, that's right. 18. That's right.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
On the quick, right? 18. That's right.
They run straight ahead with Marks. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Woody Marks, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. They start the drive with Connor to about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Hey, kill.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Got his man, it's Dortch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Brissett. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Brissett.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Brissett. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Brissett. Screen pass to Connor. Oh, good move. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Once again, it's Connor.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brissett going to move him around here.
2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Connor. Touchdown, Cardinals.
James Conner
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On the ground, it's March to start the drive.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Finding Schultz.
Just too many short underneath throws. They got to get the ball downfield.
And in a hurry.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Out of the gun, it's Marks.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll come up first and 10 here. Marks now on first and 10.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From out of the gun, here's Marks. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is indeed good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
A fun, close ball game.